Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry that I've been gone for so long, but I ended up having a 9-pound baby. I was told that he was gonna be smaller than my first baby, and he was not. And I was not feeling so hot for a while. I'm very sorry for anybody that has been waiting for videos, but I have been working while I've been kind of bedbound. So I made quite a few free patterns from Ribblr, hence the premise of this video, that I'm going to be breaking into parts. So we're going to jump into that in just a second. So this video, I have my son here with me, by the way. If I lean over, that's what I'm doing. But I've got a bunch of free patterns from Ribblr that I've been combing the website for and trying all of these patterns. I rejected a few that I just did not like. I don't think they were well written, but I tried to include ones that were easy to understand. So for this video, it's going to be the large and medium plushie patterns that I found on the website. This is going to be the 10 biggest ones that I found. In this video, I won't be rating these. I'm just going to be discussing how I made it, what I might have adjusted from the pattern, any pattern problems I might have found, and then I'll probably go through my Ribblr and post these makes to all of these patterns. I just didn't want to do that in case anybody saw that I was doing that before the video. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm trying to film real quick before my daughter wakes up because I don't want to go any longer without posting videos. I'm very excited to get back into it. I've been slowly working on stuff to jump back into it when I can. And so these are all the things I've been working on over the last month. Not all of them, but these are the biggest things I've worked on over the last month. So we're going to start with number 1. I think I did these in kind of visual size orders. This is the smallest of the medium to large plushies. The Opossum pattern. So stinking cute. I love it. I'm absolutely gonna make more of these. These would be great gifts too. So this one is by Ashtonpatternstudio. So it's absolutely adorable. A lot of these were written for plush yarns, but I don't use plush yarns, so obviously yours would be bigger if you use those. But this one is so cute. It's a good size. It didn't take too long. I'm gonna time this one to see how long so I know what to charge for them. Okay, Buster. So for this one, I obviously used worsted weight yarn. I used a 3.75mm hook and 10mm eyes. It's so cute. I love it. It's a little tail. This pattern for the possum was almost no-sew. It's literally, I think, just the ears get sewn on and the rest is just your starting tail and your ending tail. I think you gotta just do a little bit of sewing for the tail, but it's super easy as long as you know how to do color changes. Like, you should be good. I do mine, I cut off when I'm doing color changes and rejoin the new color so that I don't have like a obvious step in color. I like it to be smooth. So I love this one. I've been looking for a possum pattern. I was just gonna do one, just make one up, but I probably will for an even bigger possum. But this one is so adorable. I love it. I'm absolutely going to be making more of these. So this one is Cat Holding Strawberry by Crochetkiki. I love this pattern. It is so cute. Little tail, eyes, these little ears, and she also has a free strawberry pattern included. I did not use because I really liked the way that this one's looking. It kind of looks wonky on camera, but it doesn't look that wonky in real life. But you could do a strawberry. I did a little brown embroidered nose. So for this one, I did not like doing the tail because I don't like doing tubes of 6 single crochet. He's stretching, by the way. I just find it annoying and tedious. I prefer like 8 and up because it's more fun to do. But obviously this one was crocheted for like a thicker yarn, so it wasn't as obnoxious for the creator to make. It is worth it. I don't remember it being as obnoxious, but it was obnoxious enough for me to write it down because I didn't like it. But I think it's cute. It stands up by itself. Adorable. I could do this in other colors. So for this one, I used worsted weight, 3.75mm hook, and 10mm eyes. And then I did embroidered kind of cat eye, but you don't have to do that. They didn't do that. I just thought that looked really cute. And then I embroidered a little nose. So if you're interested. This one is Terry the Taurus. This is a bowl pattern. It is so cute. They made it in brown. I made mine in white, based off the Greek myth. If you know, you know. That is the origin story of the Minotaur. And I just thought, I was thinking about it the whole time, and I listened to the story again on somebody's YouTube while I was making it, and it was awesome. I also want to make one in red for, in red and black for Halloween. I think that would look really cool. Red, black, and brown, maybe. We'll see. I would make this one again, and I think this one might be good for the fall or Halloween. For this one, I used worsted weight, 3.75mm hook, and 12mm eyes. This one's slightly bigger than the cat. Slightly. A bigger head, so I did bigger eyes. A bigger head, so I did bigger eyes. I think this one is super cute. I love the bowl pattern. I would make these again. They're really fun. It's a good thing to hold you over if you like the Baphomet pattern, but you don't have it. I do not have it. Super easy. None of the parts were super annoying to make. So I would make this one again. Lots of sewing though. If you don't like sewing, I would not pick that one. Number 4 is gonna be the Free Baby Penguin Crochet Pattern by SmolbearyStudio. This was the #1 rated pattern last year on Ribblr. It's super cute. I think I did it in the original colors that they did. I think it'd be cute in black and gray, pink and like a red, even a purple penguin. So this one would be really good to make different colors of to bring in. So I'm probably gonna do this one again, especially for Christmas. This would be a fantastic Christmas make. On this one, I used worsted weight, a 3.75mm hook, and 6mm eyes. Now the pattern had really tiny eyes, and it's a bird with like little beady eyes. So I went the little ones so that you could see the tapestry crochet around the eyes. It does lean a little bit to the side, so you could adjust the pattern and add 2 in here, which I may do in the future to kind of look more, make it look more even. But other than that, I really did like this pattern. This one was super easy to understand, super easy to make. It was fast, it was cute. So I would definitely do this again. You could even add in little feet if you wanted to. But I don't think it really needs it. The nose is embroidered, the beak is embroidered. I don't know if y'all are gonna hear one sentence where he's not complaining. You're gonna know what my life is like and why I haven't filmed for a month. Can you chill out? I might just have to rock him during this one. So this is the Love Lobster. This is by graciebobbins. I really enjoyed this one. I think this would be a fantastic summer make. I think this would also be really cute to make in February for Valentine's Day, since lobsters mate for life, I believe. I thought making like a duo and putting them on sale if you got 2 for Valentine's Day would be really cute. Let's see, for this one I used worsted weight, a 3.75mm hook, and 8mm eyes. It is cute. I think it's cute. My husband didn't seem to care about this one. He was not rude about it. That's not what I'm saying, but he was like, cool. And then loved some other ones. But oh my gosh, I stopped rocking for a second. But I really liked this one. I need a haircut, oh my gosh. I've been growing out my hair, my bangs out, so that's what this is, and I cannot wait to get a cool haircut. I've been waiting till after I was done with the baby, so I gotta dye my hair, and I'm gonna go get my damn haircut soon. This one is super easy, super cute, but there is lots of sewing and lots of parts. I think it might be better if you made all of these into one part, all the legs on the side, but it's cute. It's all, and I had to redo it because there are front loop only stitches and back loop only stitches, and I was just not paying attention, and so I had to undo my work. But I fixed it, and now it's got those ridges from the pattern. The tail's cute. I think you could easily adjust this to be almost no sew, especially if you joined in your pieces instead of just sewing them on. But I really like this one. I think this one will be really cute to use next year more, for like Valentine's Day and the summer. I probably won't sell many of these towards the end of the year, so I'll just have one. All right, this one is one of my favorite patterns that I found, and it is the Chunky Pickle by Kiara's Crochet. I really like this pattern. It is obviously much bigger with chenille yarn or plush yarn, but I don't use that, and this one came out pretty big for worsted weight. It was a really fun and easy pattern. I used a 3.75mm hook and 12mm eyes with, again, worsted weight yarn. I will probably size this up so I can make even bigger pickles, but I like the size. I think it's the perfect size. My kid thinks it's super cute. My husband thought this one was super cute. His family literally has a pickling week, so I told him this one was right up his alley. Does anybody else's families have pickling weeks? Because I just think, not that they're silly, but it's a funny thing to do, is to have a whole week where you go pickle things. So this is, we'll see how well these go. I've seen a lot of people say that they do really well. I think they may do better around Christmas, when people are getting gifts for other people instead of themselves, because some people just love pickles. I would make this one again. I think this one and the Opossum are the two that I would make the most so far out of the ones that I've shown you. Love, love, love them. All right, next up is Strawburtle, which is this one. It is super cute. It's got a little tail, tummy, pink and white strawberry. I like this one quite a bit. This one is by Mars_makes, and all of these again, this is Strawburtle by Mars_makes. So this one is absolutely adorable. It was super cute, very easy to understand. Lots of little moving parts, so quite a bit of sewing for this one. But I really like the way it came out. It's a fairly large pattern. I used worsted weight, a 3.75mm hook, and I believe these are 12mm eyes. I didn't write that down, but I'm pretty sure these ones are 12s. Though there is a lot of little sewing parts, it's very easy to sew and work on. I liked adding the blush on this one. The head was easy to put on straight. It looks a little wonky right there, but the head's on straight. I've seen a lot of people have a hard time getting the head on straight on turtles. So I was very glad that I did not have that problem with my first one. I enjoyed making that one again. I would probably make it again. It's gonna depend. I'll have to time it to see if it takes too much time for the price. And if it doesn't sell at my markets, I probably will not make it anymore. But I think it's really cute to be a great gift if you're making something for somebody else. This is the Strawberry by Hunnybun Crochets. I used worsted weight, a 3.75mm hook, and 12mm eyes. Like, if you spread this out, it's got quite a few of these. I could have sewn these flatter to the strawberry if I wanted, but I didn't. I just kind of left them like this. I have a picnic basket that I'm gonna fill with different food crochet, like different food amigurumis. So this one is perfect to go in there, and I think it'd be so cute to just have a picnic basket filled with a bunch of food. I want to find a giant jar for the pickles, but I think this one could also be good in like a small basket, but I think that this one is adorable. It came out much bigger than I thought it was gonna come out, which I like that about it, and I could size it down if I wanted to, or size it up. I don't think I need a bigger strawberry. I think this is good. This is one of the top 3 biggest ones that I ended up making. It did surprise me with how large it was. It's very, very easy to make. The sewing is super simple. This was super simple to make. Sewing on was very easy. I'll probably add seeds to it. The pattern did not call for seeds, but I think it needs seeds. Let me know down below if you think it needs seeds. I like adding eyes lower to the face because it makes it look more like childlike, which people like baby looking items. So, but now that I'm looking at it in the camera, I feel like I could have put the eyes up one more round or two, but I do. In person, it looks good where it is, but on the camera, I feel like I could have switched it a bit, but that's okay. Anyways, I liked that pattern. I would make that one again. The strawberry is super cute. This is one of my favorite makes that I did. Hey, okay, so this next one is gonna be Finley the Axolotl by Pebbles Crochet Shop. This one is so stinking cute. I tried several axolotl patterns. This is the largest one that I found. The back is super cute. I love this one. I think they gave it a mouth. I chose not to put on a mouth. I prefer not putting mouths on most of them. Sometimes I like putting on a smile. I think this one looked better without it. I love the colors on this one. I think the teal is so bright and so pretty with this blue. It's very summery, so this color scheme would be perfect for the summer next year. But I'm gonna make these, definitely make more of these in different colors. This one was worsted weight, a 3.75mm hook and 12mm eyes. The legs and arms are super easy. Attaching up the tail was super easy and looked really good. It looked clean. The parts were really fun to make, which I didn't notate that on a lot of these patterns, but the parts were fun to make, but there is lots of sewing. So keep that in mind. If you hate sewing, maybe stay away from this one, but I think it's worth it. And I've been wanting an axolotl pattern that I love really bad. I think I just like the way it looks so much that I don't mind the sewing as much as I do with some other ones. But I cannot wait to have a little army of these. So this one is going into my favorite stack with the Pickle and the Opossum, because I think these will be some classics that will sell well at these markets. Finley the Axolotl, thank you very much for this pattern. I think it came out while I was in the middle of making this video on Ribblr, so I was super excited to try this one. Theirs is bigger obviously, but I love this one. All of these are made with my scrap yarns, not like scrap yarns, but my stash yarn. I added in the gray and the white for the possum and the bull, but everything else is like, you'll see I used white in quite a few of these as you go through these videos. If you watch the rest of this series, you'll see that I used white on several of these, but when I was pregnant, I bought a couple skeins of yarn that I am not allowing myself to use until I get rid of a cubby worth of yarn out of my stash, because we have downsized our space and I'm trying to make sure all of my yarn stays visual for me to use. And I'm gonna be working on some videos getting this stuff out of, out of my stash, using it up for stuff so that it's not just sitting there forever in my house. Number 10 is the largest one on the list, and you have seen this one on my account before. If you've been here, you've probably, bless you, sneezy boy. Yeah, you have probably seen this one around. This one is so cute. This is let's see, Cute Lazy Daisy Flower by FalseBubbles. Oh, you can't even see its face. So cute. I really wanted to make this one a different color, but I didn't want to make y'all wait any longer for a video. So I will be making this one in more colors, but I wanted to get a video out before it gets too late. So this one is one of my favorites. She also has a video tutorial for this, and that really helped me with the pattern assembly because I was not sure in the written pattern how to assemble the petals to the face. But all of the pieces are super easy to make. It's time consuming. So this one's gonna be a bit more obviously expensive than my other plushies, but I love making big plushies. And they're little bodies. People love this one too when they see it. They're like, ah. I've been asked a couple times if I made this one. I did not. I wish. I do have a flower pattern in my sketchbook, like a mock-up idea that I'm working on, or I'm going to be working on soon once I finish putting out the bear patterns, which is going to transition me into talking about the bear patterns. For anybody that has been waiting for my bear patterns to come out, I'm going to be releasing them at the end of the month on the 31st. So I believe that is Monday, the 31st of July. I was waiting on a couple more people to get back to me, but I am pretty sure the pattern's good. Nobody's come back to me with any serious criticism. They've given me some really good things to keep in mind, and I appreciate all of the pattern testers that applied. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to pick everybody. I picked 20 people. I ended up having to send it to like 2 more additional people, but so I think in total 22 people. I picked 22 people from the website, and a ton of them were you guys who follow me on here and watch me on here or my TikTok, which is super, super cool, and I really, really appreciate your help. I'm gonna message a couple more people for their photos and see, you know, I want to give it a couple days to make sure I give people the time to get their photos in, but I very seriously appreciate everybody's help with that pattern, and it will be out on Ribblr on Monday. I will be working on, in August, putting those into a PDF format for Etsy if anybody's interested. I know one of my testers requested a PDF pattern because they don't like looking at their phone. So if there are people that are like that want it on Etsy, please let me know. If nobody's interested, I don't know if I should even bother, but if you are interested in a downloadable PDF version instead of getting it on Ribblr, please let me know. I am super excited to finally share this pattern with you guys. Since I haven't released anything on Ribblr before, I don't really know all the ins and outs of selling on that website. But as I learn, I can also make a video on it for new people that are wanting to use Ribblr, because there wasn't a ton of information from other creators on Ribblr that when I was looking it up, and I could have really used some help. And I really like that website. I'd like to see it get bigger and just grow with time. There will be more patterns coming out in the future. I probably won't do so many sizes. I'll probably do 1 or 2 sizes, like a regular size and a mini, because 4 just takes so long, and I want to get more patterns out to you guys as well as create free patterns. So I don't want to make giant sizes, since most people aren't going to spend the time on these giant projects anyways. It's just kind of me, but I really like making these huge crochet projects, so they're great for gifts, and I would like to have a couple of the larger ones for sale for these markets. I'm hopefully going to have part 2 up of this on Monday to remind you guys that the bear pattern is going to be out that day. And if you would like to go ahead and follow my Ribblr, it is going to be linked down below where the bear will be posted. I will also have all of these patterns linked down below. I don't know if it lets you link to the actual pattern, but it does let you link to the creator's account. So I will be linking all of the creators' accounts on Ribblr for you guys to go and find all of these free patterns. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really enjoy making videos. I'm so glad to get back into it. I'll try to record again when my husband is around so that you don't hear gripey Gus over here moaning and groaning the whole time because he wants to be rocked and I don't want to rock the entire video. I have now been physically cleared to walk and move around more, so I am so excited to get back into life and keep working on this account. I am so close to hitting 1,000 followers on my, sorry, there's somebody skateboarding out there. I'm so close to hitting 1,000 followers on my TikTok. It's crazy. And y'all have blown up this account so much since I stopped. I think I got like 200 subscribers since I just stopped posting. I'm at like 875 or something like that. So I am about 125 subscribers away and 800 watch hours away from joining the partner program. I am so thrilled, and I'm about to be able to put my links in my TikTok subscription. So I'm so excited. I have not really been focusing on my Instagram, but I should be doing that soon and trying to get my Instagram set up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got to the end of the video, thank you guys for coming back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you for coming. I will hopefully have another video posted on Monday if you guys are interested, part 2 to this one. And then I'm hoping that next Friday, I'll be posting my what I made in June and July video. I'll be comboing those. Since I was moving so much, I didn't get a ton made in June, but I've made a good amount in July. And I'm gonna use the rest of the month to focus on making more products, so that video is a little bit more plush with items, and timing some of these pieces so that I know what to charge for them, which I'll probably be making TikToks about those. So if you're interested in the timing process, then go ahead and go over to my TikTok and follow me there, because that's where I'll be posting those. But anyways, I made a baby, which is awesome, and he's adorable and he's very cute and he's very clingy, and now I've got 2 of them. Hopefully I'll find a better place to film soon. This is, you know, still kind of messy, or at least I'll put something cool up there so that you have something visually interesting to look at. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming back to my channel if you did. I am so sorry to the subscribers that had to wait I think it's 4 to 6 weeks, I'm not sure. I was moving in the last couple weeks before having the baby and trying to get my house set up for the house to be inhabitable for a newborn. And luckily we were able to move and put away almost all of our stuff before he was born, which is fantastic. And I appreciate everybody that helped me and my husband set up our new home. And it's so cute. When it is, we have lost a bag full of hardware for our items. So I can't put up a lot of my shelves or a lot of my pictures yet. But once it is all set up and it's like moderately clean, I'll give you guys a small little apartment tour, because I love our apartment. I think it's so cute.